And we are live.
We're live? Live again? Good evening, people. Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul and my daughter, producer, boss, Shay. How are you, Shay?
I cannot complain, Paul. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. Just battling with a head cold. So I am pepperminty. I'm very pepperminty today.
Is that so?
Is that a word?
It should be.
How are you feeling? I'm peppermint. I'm mint. How's that?
Mint.
I'm mint. Just battling with a head.
Alright, we've already got a lot of people joining.
Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul. We take your questions on anything that's troubling you in this life. If you need guidance, help, assistance, friendly word, anybody through. Hey. Big thumbs up from South Africa. And March is looking fantastic, by the way. In fact, March came up as well. The next little bit is going to be absolute positive news. It's not even a whole month you have to wait. So fantastic. I hope you learn lots. And I hope that it's everything you dreamed of. That's a wonderful question.
We're just experiencing some...
Don't say it.
Some buffering on our side. Trying to fix it as quickly as... There we go, it's fine.
Have we got a sticky stream?
Yeah, we've got confirmation from everyone saying it's stopped. Thank you guys, that really helps.
Shay says thank you. Because we hate sticky streams, don't we, folks?
We have just a nice little friendly comment from a Takem, I believe. Hi Paul, how are you? I'm a new subscriber. Just a friendly little greeting.
What's the name?
Takem, Takem.
Takem, hello, welcome, and thank you. If you just joined us, obviously, we take questions on life. We give guidance, help, support. Everything's done with love. There's no witchy voodoo nonsense going on here. It's a God-given talent. So it's my way of helping people get through difficulties. So welcome.
You got some greetings from people in your Facebook group.
Pepsi time, welcome.
We're now asking, I hope you're feeling better. Lots of people asking if you're feeling better, which is nice.
I'm just a good actor, I think. Al Pacino. I don't know why I said that. He's my favorite. I like Al Pacino. Yeah, so I'm acting at the moment. So I don't know. It just came. It's a summer cold, and it's quite surprising how you get it.
Just because we experienced some buffering, would you mind repeating what you said for the reading for Positive for Life? Just because.
Oh, did he not get it?
No.
Oh, Positive for Life. All indications are that you are going to be accepted and receive good news very, very shortly. So what I did say was, I hope that it's everything you wished and hoped for. And I hope you learn lots and eventually make a ton of money. It seems to be suited, and I want to say like a glove. It's a great fit.
We have a question from Takem. I would like to get a general love reading, please.
General love reading. And perhaps, Takem, there might be somebody from your past creeping back into the picture. Just saying. So you need to be aware of that. If you don't want to go down memory lane, then this year sees progress in that department, and something solid this towards the end of the year. Something solid, and it seems to be a permanent thing. So it's not a casual relationship, okay? But I've got a feeling that the person you meet may have a child already. So that's come up. Thanks for your question.
A question from Aniris. Will I find a serious love relationship this year?
Aniris. Love. Not this year. Sorry. That doesn't mean to say that you can't date. Doesn't mean to say that there's no interest. But my feeling is it's next year that the serious one, or the seriousness of love, comes about. This year, I would say your final year of freedom, if you want to call it that, or playing the field, or interviewing, however you describe this. But I think next year is going to be the serious one. Okay.
And we have a question from Coco. What kind of man is my future spouse?
What kind of man? A good one, I hope. Coco, a good one. The good ones are the hard ones to find. All right. The type of person I feel that would be crossing your path is almost. I've got a kind of an outdoorsy kind of guy, almost like a surfer, that kind of free spirit, very, very likable, and very outdoorsy. That's the kind of guy I got. I've got long hair, a free spirit, okay, bare feet, that kind of nature. Hope that answers you.
Taking a question from Amy. My question for the day, you said her uncle is nearby. Could you be a little bit more specific? Same country, region, state, county, city?
Hi, Amy. Okay. I don't know if you're near water. Okay, but water, a body of water is indicated in regard to your uncle. I don't know what state you're in. She hasn't said what state she's in, has she? No. Okay. It's near a body of water, but it's not on the coast. It's not a coastal state. So I've got you inland, and my directions, my geography of the states is pretty limited. But I have got it probably being landlocked. okay, and very, very mountainous or country, but there's a body of water. What my question is to the cards is, how far away is he from you? I would say within 8 hours by car. So, you know, I know Texas is huge, but I've got it sort of the mid states. I almost want to say Iowa. I don't know why, but landlocked. But again, W has come up in this regard, and so I just need you to know that. But he's still alive. Hope that helps.
Now we have a very nice question from MJ from Facebook. She says, I would absolutely love a reading in regards to my singing career.
MJ. There was a very, very famous MJ before you, MJ. Singing career, that's lovely. MJ, you're very good, eh? That's what I want to say. I don't know if people have told you that. And even if they have, you need to start believing that. You've got emotion, you've got empathy. I think what you are lacking is probably a catchy song. But you've got all the goods, all what it takes. I don't know why weight has come up with you. I don't know if you're conscious about your weight, if that's holding you back. But you know, as girls say, wear heels and wear black. All right, that knocks a few pounds off. But you've got it. You're 2 years away, and when I'm saying 2 years away, it could well be next year that something huge is going to happen. I'm humbled to have to tell you that news. It's really exciting, but I need the belief button to be turned up, please. And you're good. You're good. You're good.
We have quite a few questions.
Oh, I'm taking my time. Sorry.
Sorry to rush
Sorry.
you. But we have a question from Takim. This person coming towards me the end of this year, is it someone I already know or someone completely new?
That's the thing. If somebody from the past, which is the likelihood, they're going to show their faces. It's up to you whether you want to go down memory lane or invite something new. The power is with you. Okay.
We have a question from Duni.
Duni.
Will there be a pregnancy for me in 2020?
Duni.
D-U-N-I.
Duni. Hello, Duni. I hope your partner's not watching, because you'd want to surprise your partner in 3 months' time, if you know what I mean. You've got 3 months of practicing. 3 months of practicing, because there's an announcement in June.
We have a question from Pranitha. I'd like a reading on spirituality. Am I a star seed? If so, how connected am I?
A star seed. Spirituality. Okay. Well, I think you would know if you are. Yeah, that's that's your intuition. The short answer is, I think it's a relatively new journey for you. Okay, and it's going to take a little bit more faith and belief, but you've got all the goods of going down that road. I think your belief system or your confidence system just needs to be exercised a bit more. And you know, your confidence in what you believe in. Okay, but so I think you're on the right track. Yeah.
You don't have enough time to say your
www.DestinyHourWithPaul.com.
We have a question from Estelle on Facebook. I just want to get to it quickly. Paul, do you remember a few weeks ago I asked about my contract at retirement age in September, and if my boss will keep his verbal agreement that I may continue working? I asked him today. He said that I could stay as long as I want to. We'll adjust the contract. Thank you. You were spot on.
So are you saying, Estelle, that I was correct? Is that what you're saying? Thank you very much. Now, can you please send a check? What? I'm not joking. Send a check because it was right, and all that worry and all that money you spent on headache pills, you didn't have to. That's brilliant. I'm thrilled. And I'm glad your boss saw sense and used logic, because they wouldn't be where they are without you. Okay? So that's brilliant, brilliant, brilliant news.
We have a question from Renelle. Paul, when is my husband going to buy me that promised diamond ring?
Oh, my goodness. I'm going to need a tissue.
Okay, I can't.
I'll just run and get a tissue. Renelle, when's he going to buy you a diamond ring? When you start being nice to him. You can't just be nice for 5 minutes. You have to really earn the diamond ring.
Okay.
So that's fine. I'll just keep Renelle on the line. Diamond ring. What's wrong with you, Renelle? You have to earn it. You have to do overtime, and you have to be nice. Okay, and then drop hints. Rub his back, rub his feet, rub whatever needs rubbing. Okay, it's not one of his priorities at this stage. So possibly, thank you, Shay, possibly if you work really hard, really, really hard, okay, maybe at Christmas. Okay, but you know, you do not need a diamond ring. The boy loves you. Okay? The boy loves you. Just know it.
All right. The chats are being very, very active tonight.
Very, very active. Well, I'm very active.
All right. We have a question from H. Valia on YouTube. Do you see an engagement or marriage this year for me?
Wow, okay. Welcome. Thanks for the question. I don't. And why I was saying no, I don't. I had a card that jumped out, and that echoed the cards that I drew. So the answer, regrettably and sadly, no, I don't see that. In fact, if you're in a relationship, I do believe it might be a little bit threatened. So I'm asking you to be cautious. Okay, I don't, sadly.
We're getting bombarded. Daria asks, what does the universe want me to know right now?
Daria, welcome. What does the universe want you to know? That you're too sad. You're too sad at the moment. Okay? And I think you need some love in your life. I don't know if that is making you sad, that you don't have love or that someone's special. But if that is your what you're putting out to the universe, that you require love, I'm to tell you that keep on doing that, because the universe is listening to you and you will be successful. But stop being sad is the question.
We have a question from Linda. How does a certain Pisces feel about me being unavailable most of the time?
From? Who's that from?
Linda.
Linda. Okay. How does it certain Pisces feel about me being unavailable?
Yes.
So is she being unavailable? Is that what I'm...
Yes.
Oh, okay. Why are you unavailable is my question. If you know you're unavailable, why are you doing that? It's not nice. Pisces, by their very nature, are very emotional people. And if you know you're stringing that person along or playing hard to get, I don't know why you're doing that. It costs nothing to send an SMS or respond to one. So, you know, you're in danger of flirting, pushing this away. So they feel it. If you are playing hard or difficult to get or being unavailable, it's taken its toll. It's hurtful. If it's continued like this, I can't see it lasting. So you've got an opportunity to change that mindset. I hope that helps you.
I just realized I haven't got the number on screen. Sorry. Get to the questions now. Need to get to the Facebook ones first. We're getting warmed with them. First question from Annika. Hi Paul, hi Shay, hope you're good. Can I have a reading on my love life?
Love life. Have you met somebody, Annika, is the question. If you have, you're going to be dating. If you haven't, pretty soon you're going to be dating. So there's going to be somebody significant in your life. Okay?
Okay, next question from Jessie on Facebook. Hi Paul, can you tell me what my year holds?
Hi Jessie. Work, it's jumped twice. Work. Are you planning to move jobs? If it's been a consideration, the year supports that. It may well be a good idea to start looking at bettering yourself. And I do feel maybe you've held back a lot in regard to your career or your job. I want you to set a few goals for yourself, whatever it is, whether it is to grow your hair, whether it is to get fitter, or whatever it is. Set a few goals for yourself which are not impossible, and the likelihood is that you're going to achieve them. Even if it's starting a savings account for a long trip or overseas trip, start that this year. Plant seeds, please, Jesse, because you're very, very capable of watching it grow.
Okay. We have a question from Marichelle. She says, like and subscribe. Do you maybe see me and my current relationship moving forward?
La Rochelle.
Marichelle.
Marichelle. Hi, Marichelle. This needs work, this relationship. Thank you for the question. There's a few things to iron out. I think this is quite wrinkled, this relationship. I don't know if you're sure about this person. That's one of the considerations. I don't know if the other person is ready for the next level or a proper commitment. So that's another wrinkle. But if this patience and no pressure, and you kind of enjoy the year and are more casual about it, the indications is if it survives till September without any pressure, then it's got the legs to step up to the next level. So my advice to you is no pressure, and iron out those wrinkles with the commitment issues. Okay, be more casual in this and more fun, and let him come to you.
Martinette asks, should we change the employee in my company?
Hi Martinez, should you want to change, or are you considering, changing the employee? No. If you did, my feeling is that would be some kind of case, either CCMA or tribunal, wherever you're calling from. What you do, you need to educate this person and lay down the law or what is required job-wise. Don't. It's going to come back and bite you. Oh, Shay, we're finished. We're waiting for questions here.
Sorting through things. Yasmin asks, what is M's intention towards me? Is he being honest? This is a love interest.
And her name?
Yasmin.
Hello, Yasmin. Is he being honest? It's horrible, that, isn't it? He speaks with forked tongue. I think he's too childish, to be honest with you. I think he needs growing up. So I don't believe he's being honest. I think that's not the first time you've caught him out with exaggerations or tall stories. So 30% of what he says is exaggerated. 30%. So 1 out of 3, only 2 out of 3 things he says is good. And I don't know if he keeps using excuses. I keep hearing excuses. Whether he's gone to see his granny or he's gone to see his uncle, but he's using family as an excuse. So be very, very cautious.
H. Valia asks, why did M, different M, suddenly end things with me after great contact, after a great connection?
Okay, and this is H.
Yes, and then we'll take
all the letters. Okay, hi H.
AP.
It was good. You're right, it was good. I've got a feeling that the family had an opinion. So I think this person, M, had an opinion, and this is related to your status in life. So whether they thought M could do better, this is totally a classist status decision, and silly M fell for it. So it's not your fault, my boy. It's classist. That's the word.
AP asking a question.
Yes.
Hey Paul, hope you're feeling better.
I'm not feeling better, AP. What am I to do? But nice question.
May I please get your insight into my higher calling?
Well, that's it. Your higher calling. You know, if you are looking for, I guess, is it spirituality when you say that? Yeah, this is it. I think you need to get your work sorted out first. And once there's a certain amount of peace in that regard or that department, then I'm going to say to you, then it's time to look at either, it could well be church. It could well be, nothing could be church. It might be church. Nothing wrong with church. But your calling is really, and then this is in anything, career is career. Sometimes we blessed to be in the career we're talented at, or gifted with, and that's the great search. They estimate that only 5% of the world's population are doing what they're supposed to. It's quite incredible. So you've got 95% of people in this world being miserable. So if you're fortunate enough to be in the 5% doing what you think, and I think you should stick with the career, but then explore the spirituality and the higher calling. Okay, the goal is to be the best AP you can possibly be. So it doesn't matter if you are waiting tables, or you're a driver on a bus, or an office worker. It just doesn't matter. You've got it. Your task is to be the best AP you can possibly be. Okay. Thank you. That's okay.
Question from Takim.
No, then pass, because he's already asked.
Alright. The next one is from a Crave. Hi Paul, Paul, will I get the interview for the job the interview call for the job I've applied for recently?
Okay. That's what we'll do, Shay, is if, people are doing repeat questions, it's not fair on the others. Will you get a call back for the job?
Yes.
Looking good. Yeah, I would say a week to 10 days. Okay, so we're into March. Just confirming. 8 day. Yeah, could well be next week. Yeah. So that's some good news for somebody.
We have a very busy comment section.
Okay.
Passion says, I want to know why my neighbors always try to cause friction between us. I've tried ignoring them, but it's been really hard.
Okay. This is a jealousy issue, Passion. Tell you that right off the bat. And I'll tell you this because you're a threat to the male figure. You're better looking.
Question from Chrissy. What person is coming towards me in my love life? What is he like?
Oh, you may be surprised. He might be a military man. Perhaps a police officer. Okay, but he's definitely that sort of man. Looking at a big build, well built, and he should come across your path when you least expect it. So that's what I've got forecast for you. Okay.
Last question from Yasmin. I want to know if I'll find a boyfriend soon and a job.
Boyfriend and a job. You poor girl. Let's get the job sorted out first, hey? Yasmin, let's get you a job. After May. Fortunes change, but you've really got to pick up the effort, pick up the pace in that regard, okay? May, so you've still got a way to go in regard to job. I think love, the real thing, would probably cross your path next year. That doesn't mean to say that you're not going to date or go out and be spoiled. But let's get the job sorted out first. May is looking good. Pick up the pace, please, Yasmin.
Just clarification from Chrissy. What person is coming towards me in my love life? What's he like? I think we've already answered that question. All right. H asks, this is my third and final question. What is M's next move toward me?
Next move. Okay. There seems to be next move. I think there's going to be arguments and fighting, because I think M is lashing out at you for not being what the family want her to be with. So you've got lots of fighting and stress coming on. I hope that's answered you.
Yeah, we can take a little bit of a break now.
Can we? Oh my goodness. Lovely. I'm going to say it, Shay. Go to the website, www.DestinyHourWithPaul.com, if you want to make an appointment. That would be nice. Or you want to check out the shop. It's got 3 items. Love, if you want love, got something for that. If you want more abundance in your life, success, got something for that. And if you need protection from either evil or protection from fear, got something for that too.
We have a question from Stella. What did Alex's mom think of me when she met me?
That's a nice question. I don't know if it went that well, that meeting. I think it was a little bit up and down. But here's the thing. I think you won. You won the balance of it. Okay, it's going to require another 2 more meetings for you to get some kind of approval from her. But you need to just open up a bit more and stop being so quiet with her. Ask her if the conversation is quiet, then you ask the questions. Take the initiative and show interest in her. But so far as you passed the first meeting, so it's a good thing.
We have a question from Marisa on Instagram. Sorry it took so long to get to you. We were very busy tonight. What does the card say about my health? Lots of tummy problems. Is it serious?
It's diet related. I think we said that before. We've had the same question, right? It's diet related. So you've got to watch out for firstly, your stress levels are far too high, and any kind of worry hits your stomach. So we've got that to deal with. I also think that there's something in your diet which you're taking, which is causing the tummy problems. I've got a strong suspicion it may be milk. So play around with that, please. If it's tea or coffee, try it without milk and see how that goes. My strong suspicion that it is the dairy products that you need to avoid.
Oh, it's gone quiet.
Okay.
This is very busy.
What the time is?
15 minutes to go.
Okay.
Stella would like to know, if I may ask, what are Alex's feelings towards me?
Let's have a look, Stella. Let's see. Stella, he does like you. There is there's chemistry. There is attraction. There's I want to say respect as well. It just needs a little more time to warm up. And I believe it will warm up. You've probably got March to get into the swing of things with the family and him. But it's got all the signs of being a nice relationship. So just be a bit patient. The attraction is there. It is there.
Question from Lana. I met a guy. Is he good for me?
Hi, Lana. Sorry, I'm taking my time. He's good. 7 out of 10. Is that good? A lot of people would want 9 out of 10. 7 out of 10's a good mark in my book. I mean, if you told somebody he's a 7, they're going to think, well, okay, thanks for the compliment. 7. I've got him being generous. I hope that's the trait. And I hope it's not you that's doing all the giving. I've got him being very generous. So at the moment, looking very, very nice. And I'm kind of warmed by this. This chemistry that's going. So 7 out of 10. I think you can handle that. I could certainly handle that if that came my way. Okay. And nice one. Congratulations.
Our friend Lemon Zest.
Lemon Zest, where have you been, my little squeezy?
Hey guys, will I get the job at eHealthcare?
I'll tell you what, they'd be a fool if they didn't take you. Wouldn't they? They'd be a fool. Okay. I like this question, and I like giving the answer to this question. Yes. Looking good.
Got a nice little compliment on Twitch. Hey Paul, could you shout out my friend Barney? He's a big fan of yours.
Not the dinosaur Barney. Barney's a big fan of mine. Wow. My goodness. Thank you, Barney. It's really touching and lovely. Barney, I wish you a lovely day wherever you are. And I wish you success and happiness.
Okay, we just had a little problem with Google Chrome. Alright.
Yes.
Google Chrome is not responding, so we're just a bit stuck at the moment.
We've got a sticky stream.
Please don't crash. Might be a good idea to promote your website in the meantime.
www.DestinyHourWithPaul.com, because we've got sticky stream.
I think it crashed because so many people were commenting.
We broke the internet, folks.
Okay, I don't know how to fix this at the moment. Sorry for the delay, everyone.
We've got technical issues here.
Oh, please just get back. That's exactly what we need right now. If we're going to fix this, unfortunately, we're going to have to end the live stream early. Stuck. Sorry, Dad.
It's okay. We're still on Twitch.
I think we're still on. We're functioning on everything, but just Google crashed. So.
Oh.
Looks like we're gonna have to end the stream early.
They still can't hear me.
No, they can hear you. I'm sure that they're getting the stream just fine. It's just our internet's a bit. Something happened. I don't know what happened.
Okay, sticky stream. Oh. We're probably going to have to call it. Apologies for that. Does it come back?
It's stuck. I can't fix that right now. Sorry.
I don't know what to do.
The best thing we can do is.
Okay. We'll say good night. See you tomorrow. Apologies for the disruption.